Another mild winter day in Denver. It's not going to last, though. This time we're really going to start feeling like winter. An Arctic cold front is bringing some real cold temperatures to Colorado. Could even bring some snow. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Christensen.
I'm Alexandra Lewis. It is shaping up to be a cold weekend, even for Sunday's AFC Championship game. Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin joining us now. Kathy, it seems like the temperature is just getting lower and lower.
Oh, Alex, you have no idea. On Sunday, I had a kickoff temperature of 44 degrees, and now, brace yourself. And Corey Reppenhagen's back in the weather office with me, and it may be colder. It's actually going to be colder at kickoff than at halftime. If you want some positive news, it will be sunny and it will be dry, but it's going to be chilly. Temperatures this afternoon, we warmed into the 50s in downtown Denver. So get outside and enjoy and just take in some of that sun and warm weather, because this Arctic air mass to the north of us, it's coming. It's coming Friday and Saturday, and we're going to have highs in the teens and 20s to end the week and start the weekend. Now, the good news is the mountains are going to get some good snow, maybe 6 to 12 inches of snow. Denver will also see a couple of inches, but really we're going to be talking about the snow that doesn't get going until late on Friday. So we're dry tonight, sunny tomorrow, cooler tomorrow. We have a few snow showers flying around on Friday morning, but no big impact until overnight Friday, about midnight into Saturday morning. It moves out as quick as it moves in, but the cold does not move out. The snow does, but the cold doesn't. Temperatures are comfortable for the next few hours, and coming up, the timing and impact of the Arctic front and how much snow we can see right here in the Denver metro area heading into the weekend.
I have words that can fully and fairly capture how deep that loss is. It's real. It's forever. It hurts. It's the greatest I've known.
Family and friends of a Golden police officer that was hit and killed by a drunk driver last year took the stand to share their grief in a courtroom today.
In just the last few hours, a judge sentenced Stephen Gear to 13 years for killing Officer Evan Dunn and injuring 3 other people. 9 News investigative reporter Kevin Vaughn spent the day inside that courtroom. Kevin, we know it's been an emotional day. What went into that judge's decision for the sentence, do you think?
Alex and Kim, it was a very emotional day, and Judge Russell Klein had a decision in which he could have given Stephen Gear as few as 4 years in prison or as many as 18. In settling on 13 years behind bars, the judge said he hoped it would help Dunn's family and the others who were injured, including Officer Bethany Grusing, who was injured in this accident, to begin to heal. And he also expressed hope that Stephen Gear himself could conquer his drinking problems, and that when he would leave prison, he would have support as he begins to move back into the community. After the sentencing hearing, I asked District Attorney Alexis King what she hopes to see in the wake of this tragedy.
I appreciated the court's words and his recognition of Bethany getting back to work and doing what is healing for her, to the Pierce family for taking great care and hopefully being able to continue forward in their healing. And I appreciated the court's words in acknowledging the impact to law enforcement as a whole when we lose an officer. And frankly, you know, to the idea that Mr. Gear is surrounded by people who say they're going to be there for him, and hopefully that means that he is successful throughout the sentence.
Now, Gear's sentence is 13 years. He will have to serve at least half of that, 6.5 years, before he would be eligible for parole. He does have 5 years of mandatory parole that he'll have to serve once he is released from prison. Reporting live in Jefferson County, Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.
Kevin, thank you.
New Ring footage tonight shows the terrifying moment a mother in Colorado Springs realized her car was stolen and her toddler was still inside. This happened yesterday afternoon, triggering a statewide Amber Alert. Take a listen.
Hey! Help me! Help me! Help me! Somebody just took my car with my kid in it. Can you guys help me, please?
Colorado Springs police say this happened at the King Street Apartments just before 3 o'clock. You could see the stolen car driving off as the mom runs across the street for help. Police say they found the boy safe about 2 hours later in the abandoned car. They are still looking for a suspect.
Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser is launching a new way for people to report misconduct by federal agents. Weiser says Coloradans can now file complaints online if they believe a federal agent, like ICE or Border Patrol, acted improperly. He says the goal is accountability and spotting patterns of misconduct. The form lets people upload details and photos, and those reports can then be shared with prosecutors or Colorado's congressional delegation. Weiser says the move aims to protect Coloradans as concerns grow over the Trump administration's immigration enforcement operations.
Colorado's wolf reintroduction program is hitting a pause this winter. Colorado Parks and Wildlife announced today it won't release any new wolves after federal officials blocked plans to bring more animals from Canada. CPW says it will use the break to focus on reducing conflicts with livestock, expanding the range rider programs, and rolling out new deterrents. The announcement comes just days after another reintroduced wolf was found dead in northwest Colorado. It is the 11th gray wolf to die. That's out of 25 wolves that have been brought to Colorado since 2023. CPW says it will look to resume releases next winter.
A neighborhood in Aurora is making state history after being selected for a new study. The East Colfax neighborhood is the first community in Colorado chosen for a new state-funded study to look at how pollution, extreme heat, and other environmental factors affect people's health and daily life. The state health department is teaming up with a nonprofit to gather data and hear directly from neighbors. State officials say the goal is to finally measure the combined impact of things like traffic, polluted air, and limited access to health care. They say the findings could shape future decisions on permits, planning, and public health across Colorado.